Greetings, Dr. Adey Al-Janabi with you, the founder of MRCEM Exam Preparation website. I would like to greet you all and welcome you to our website and to our introductory session regarding the MRCEM exam primary part. First, I would like to welcome you to our website and to our courses. Also, I would like to congratulate you for choosing this path. I can promise you this is, yes, you know, and you must have been told this is a tough exam and difficult, but it's worth it. And it will make a better physician, a better emergency physician from you, a safe doctor to practice. You will walk in the hospital or wherever you are working with a good weight of knowledge, up to date, guidelines, management plans. You will be confident, you will be a safe doctor. Most importantly, safe doctor to the patients. So thank you very much for visiting our website and for watching this video. I hope it will be a short and precise and informative video for our candidates who are planning to join the MRCEM exam or to join our private courses. So I'll give you a simple plan and description about the exam and about the services that we are providing in our website. So most welcome. Let's start first with us, with this course. You will be provided with study material as PDFs up to date according to the Royal College of Emergency Medicine curriculum. Any new updates or changes, it will be automatically added to our study material. So you have to rest assured, no problem with that. And also we have also online sessions where we can discuss important topics, highlight important topics, and these sessions will be recorded and posted as well in our private groups for our candidates to be able to review them as per their own convenient time. In addition to that, we have a huge question bank. We are sitting on 2,900 plus questions for now. Hopefully soon we will cross 3,000, and they are all high yield questions and clinical oriented questions, and they are properly constructed, well checked, and correct answers has been provided with explanation. On top of that, we are having also up-to-date mock exams, which will give you the same vibe and feeling of the exam because it's time limited. The idea of them is to test your ability and make you well prepared mentally and physically for the exam date. So you will have a proper time management, because one of the big challenges for our candidates is time management, especially when you are facing a big scenarios or a long stem of questions, or you have like a thought block. Easily you can lose the track. So in our courses, we try to train you to be able to overcome this and keep yourself on the track, to be able to manage your time. And at the end of the day of the exam, you will pass successfully. So with this said, we are support our candidates as much as we can. We can reply to you 24/7. You can reach us through our website, email. We have also a WhatsApp group number. You can reach us, or you can even directly contact me on my Telegram account. Any means that's suitable for you, you can reach me, and our team on me are happy to help you and assist you anytime. Plus, we are providing also multiple plans which can suit you according to your needs, according to your baseline knowledge, according to the time frame that you are putting for yourself to prepare, and also according to the, according to duties and when is you're planning to conduct the exam. And we are here for you. We are here to help you. And rest assured that our priority is that our candidates will benefit from our materials and pass their exam successfully. So let's just, move forward and give you some few tips about the exam. As we all know, this membership exam of the Royal College of Emergency Medicine. As I said, it's a tough exam, but it's worth it. And to pass successfully, you need to pass 3 parts. One is the primary, second is the intermediate, and third is the OSCE exam. Primary, mainly they are testing your basic science knowledge, but in a clinical twist, if we can say, or a clinical flavor, if we can say it this way. So there is a way to approach these topics and to handle them. The intermediate is more on clinical-oriented exam about all the clinical scenarios and guidelines and recommendations in the management of patients. And it comes as a single-based answer kind of questions, and then you choose the right option. For the primary exam, it used to be MCQs. Now it's also a single-based answer. They will give you a STEM, then they will give you like 5 options, and you choose the right one. And then the third part is the OSCE, which is the clinical oriented stations kind and type of exam. And with this one, also there is a special approach. We will discuss it with our candidates and give them kind of orientation and guidance on how to tackle each scenario and what are the important things that need to be covered to be able to grasp as much as possible and take the success mark from the exam. And that also has a different course, which we will discuss it. Now let's focus on the primary. And as we said, this is part which covers the basic science. And here, this you have to arrange a study plan. And there are different types of plans, of course, but it depends also on your available free time. I know all of you are working, all of you are physicians, you have some commitments, but you have to dedicate proper time for the exam because you have to put in efforts. This is not an easy exam. You have to put an effort to see the fruits of your effort. Okay, so regarding the study resources, all candidates are free to review and study the way they like, but I'm talking about the way we approaches. As I told you, we have our own PDFs, which covers all the topics of the exam. And then you have the highlights also of the important topics as well out of the main or complete topic frame. Now you have to practice. Of course, we are having questions exams with a lot of explanations, and then you can practice on them. Plus, you can practice on our 4 mock exams as well. Then we have a study group. We are providing our candidates with a public free group where they can join, they can discuss their needs, they can discuss anything of their worries. We are ready to help and answer their queries. In addition to that, we have our own private groups where we conduct our courses. And these groups, as we mentioned, we have a dedicated groups for the primary exam, we have dedicated groups for the intermediate exams, and we have dedicated groups for the OSCE exam. And we have also a lot of social media means that also can help you. We post there important topics and some tips, including YouTube and other social media as well. You have to take care of your mental and physical health. Don't forget that you need to exercise, you need to eat regularly, eat healthy, sleep well. Very important during your review time and also during your exam day. Before the exam day, also there are some important things you need to do to be well prepared for the exam. So in conclusion, this exam needs dedication, effort, a well-constructed and structured study plan, and you have to utilize the available resources that we are providing you. Okay, now it consists of 180 exam. This is a single best answer question style, as we said. Now, there are topics. You have anatomy topic, physiology, pharmacology, microbiology, pathology, evidence-based medicine. The mark will be distributed along these topics, but the main bulk in general is mainly about anatomy and physiology. But that doesn't mean you ignore the other topics. You have to cover them as well, but you pay a special or double attention, let's say, on the anatomy and physiology to master them. Now, when it comes to answer the questions, you know, each one has its own style. But what I advise always my candidates and my students is always when you are facing any exam scenario, for example, in the question, if you see it's a long stem, what I advise everyone, go search for the question in this stem, which usually will be maybe the last 1 or 2 lines. Look at the question. Most of the time, you can understand what is needed from this question and then jump into the options. You might find the answer right away without wasting your time reading the stem. But if that was not enough information, then at that time, you have to go through the stem, to get a better idea, better understanding, to be able to answer it. This scenario, if you try and train yourself to do it, it will save you a precious seconds, which collectively will give you time. Maybe when you face a difficult question, you can, contemplate kind of a little bit in that question to find the right answer. Otherwise, it's very challenging. Each question has maybe almost 1 minute only to answer it, and you are under pressure, under stress, so you understand what I mean. Okay. So for example, I'll give you an example of 3 months plan to read. So you can start by reading for 1 month, reading the PDFs, what I mean, that we are providing. Maybe like you put physiology for 10 days, anatomy for 10 days, pharmacology 3 days, microbiology 3 days, pathology 2 days, evidence-based medicine 1 day. I always advise also the candidates, leave the evidence-based medicine to the end because it's not that difficult topic, but it's easy to forget. So keep it at the end to be able to recall it in the day of the exam. Then once you are done with this, you can jump on our question bank that we are having. When you go with this, initially start to answer maybe 100 to 150 questions, read them with their full explanation. Trust me when I'm saying to you, you will find in our exam questions, some of the explanation are so detailed that you need to stop and think and write it, maybe take notes of it, and then move on. So when you read, you have to read properly because the next trial after that, once you finish the question bank in the first initial period, once you're done with it, you go next time to read them. Now you will try to answer them without the explanation. So you have to be well equipped. So the redo style for the exam questions that we have, the question banks, it will be at the pace of 200 to 250 questions per day. This is very important. You have to stick to this formula. And then you move on to our mock tests. You have to free yourself also by the time you reach the mock test. These mock tests are I put them with my team and set it with a pass mark high so that you will be able to score a higher score, which will qualify you very high probability in the exam date you will pass. So we did it intentionally in a way to make it, I cannot say difficult, but not easy questions. And it's also 100 exam, 180 question for each mock, and it's time framed mocks. If you don't really manage your time, you will fail in it. The idea of these mocks is to well prepare you for the exam date. Okay, and we have 4 mocks ready for you. So as I said, you will have to dedicate some time to read and review our PDFs. We will prioritize anatomy and physiology, but we will not ignore the other topics. They're very important. When it comes to anatomy, you see you have the upper limbs, lower limbs, thorax, abdomen, head and neck, central nervous system, cranial nerves, very important cranial nerves. A lot of exam questions come from them, and also the upper limbs as well, and the skull, base of skull, foramens of the skull, brachial plexus. These are famous topics. We have to master them. Physiology, you have basic cellular physiology, respiratory, cardiovascular, gastrointestinal, renal physiology, endocrine. And you have pharmacology as well, gastrointestinal, cardiovascular, respiratory, central nervous system, infectious, endocrine systems, fluids and electrolytes, very important topic, musculoskeletal system, immunology, vaccines, and anesthesia. Pay special attention to the anesthesia drugs, especially that are used in intubation, rapid sequence intubation, local anesthesia toxicity. These are very important topics. Remember, we said clinically important topics. We have to be well oriented about the clinically oriented exam questions because it has important role in your daily practice as well. When you are saving lives and we are dealing with patients, they want you to be a safe doctor. Remember this is a golden rule. You have to be a safe doctor. Microbiology, principles of the microbiology, pathogens groups. Pathology, you have inflammatory responses, immune response, infection, wound healing, hematology. And then the statistics or the evidence-based medicine, of course, the study methodology, principles, and the critical appraisal. These are all important topics which are covered in our study package and our PDFs and the whole study package. We are providing you with the backup, support, study materials, plans, answers 24/7 to all your queries. You can also send us from the website any inquiry you want with your situation, your status, and we will help you to tailor a study plan dedicated especially for you. That will be also out of the range of whatever service we are providing you will see in the website, but it's possible, it's doable. The idea is to support you. And remember my slogan always that we did it so you can do it. Remember that, guys. Don't lose hope. Stay focused. Stay dedicated to your target. And I'm sure you will pass the exam successfully. Thank you very much for your time. And thank you very much for visiting our website. Wish you all the best. And looking forward to welcome you all in our private group. Thank you.